The truth behind managing Parkinson's disease. I think it's useless to say that Parkinson is a complex disease. We know that there are motor symptoms, there are emotional symptoms, there are cognitive symptoms, and much more. So now, the important thing that I want to say is why there is still a gap in understanding how this complexity of Parkinson needs to reflect a multidisciplinary and complex approach when it comes to its correct management. Be mindful that complexity does not mean complicated, okay? And especially, for example, how I approach my clients in the Parkinson Power Protocol, we always try to understand what are really the things that matters for this person. We cut out all the things that are unnecessary and then do not work, because we need to understand how to train in a smarter way, wiser and not harder. So we always implement, for example, 5 big non-negotiable habits, and these are completely coming from my protocol, that are helping people achieving to some extent a high performance, plus few habits that the person wants to implement on her or his own. So we match them. Why are these so important? Well, that's the secret behind the Parkinson Power Protocol and the results that we are able to guarantee in order to build very powerful habits and not rely on motivation. And then it's important to understand how to train the mindset. Because if you think that mindset, that the attitude, that your personality, that the strength that we have personally is something that is given, well, I'm happy to say that you are wrong, because this is something that you can train. As you train for, physically for your exercising, you can also train your mind and your cognition. And at the same also manner, emotions. There is a big part on really understanding and actually applying a different perspective and approaching emotions from a different side. Then we have, of course, nutrition and other aspects in the Parkinson Power Protocol that makes it really multidisciplinary, comprehensive. And that's the truth behind managing Parkinson's disease. If you settle just for exercising or just for nutrition or just for mindset, first of all, it's not enough. And if you do each of them a little bit, it's also not enough. So make sure that you know why, how, that you have a system, that you have the correct guidance. And again, for me, people with Parkinson's should be treated like specialized athletes. So if you're not ready to put in the work on all these aspects, Parkinson's disease, in your case, it's simply not managed efficiently.